The Resistance is asking for our help in extracting a VIP who had been providing reconnaissance data in this area. We've got the coordinates, but it's likely we'll have to clear out a contingent of hostile forces to make this work.
Greetings, hello and welcome back to more Long War of the Chosen. We've got a VIP rescue mission here at hand. Or rather extraction, because we are starting without concealment with the VIP right here. They're all VIPs in my heart.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Well, about that. Yeah, we've got concealment here. So it's a similar map to our little encounter with the Archon the other day.
Begebe mich zu dieser Position. Feindliche Einheiten entdeckt.
Right, let me first of all take a look what that is. Blitz Superior PCS. Now you got my attention.
Okay.
Alright. Got a bunch of Frosty Boys over here. And we saw in the intro that there are 4 enemies up here. On a 10 to 12 enemy map, that kinda means almost everybody is accounted for already. Interesting. Alright, so this is the VIP. We do have a gunner. Man, I don't think we have any. Just trying to see if there's a sneaky way I can get my grenades. Like, if I can sneak into this kind of position and lob grenades over the building to activate them, that would probably be kind of nice. What about you? Kind of really close. Okay, I think we're just gonna go here. Overwatch. We're gonna bring Emily over here. Can't grenade this turn anyway, but if they just, you know, meddle around somewhere over there, we could probably grenade them. There are 4 enemies here and 4 enemies here. I'm just gonna gamble that there's not the Renanix group somewhere over here.
If this were easy, everyone would do it. A foe worth killing.
That gamble didn't quite work out, now did it? Okay, that's a bit of an issue. We do have a teamwork to get you back out of this position. You're super slow. You are super slow. Sorcerer Adept. Sorcerer might just kill the Pathfinder in his usual sorcery-friendly manner. This might all turn to even more of an issue than I would like to admit. And we'll see. Can hit this, fantastic.
Damn, failed that one.
Noi trionferemo.
It's not any good cover to retreat to. So I guess we take the bad cover.
Go there.
Could also try a stun.
You got munted, you manta.
He's already disoriented from the other thing. Okay, alright, that's not too terrible. That's actually really terrible. This group here, and like 6 enemies probably active next turn. That's, yeah, that's what I consider terrible. We'll see what Sorcerer does. Probably do some hacky stuff with the mech. We have 2 enemies with no armor, which we can probably dispose of with an alloy grenade, if I can actually reach that. So it's only the Frost Legion Bomber, who's a big chunk of HP and armor. That's the big problem. I'm sure Overwatch is gonna do a good chunk of damage right there. That's some sorcery right there. Okay, so I guess the main problem is there's no way you can actually get all the way over there to launch that grenade unless I command you. I guess we can do.
Is anyone paying attention? Or are you paying too much attention?
Now, ideally, oh boy, don't have that many commands, but ideally you take the shot at the mech because you have the I delete mechs button. Yeah, I think we can work something out here. So what do you do then? You command here for the grenade. The grenade should... Let me just double check. You have alloy grenades? Yes. That should even kill the armored bomber. I think that should kill all 3 of them. So I think I can be actually greedy here, as weird as that sounds, and infiltrate this for the superior PCS.
Didn't see this coming, did you? Head out and gather these things. If my old masters could see me now.
This gives me an angle on the mech. Sure, I'm standing out in the open, but
Going here.
what's not to like? 74% hit chance is something I don't like, but hey. Just hit the shot.
Drill's ripping through.
Easy peasy. Game's so easy if you just hit your shots. Alright, next up. Make sure that these 2 jokers do not get close to my exposed soldier here.
portal about now?
You Overwatch, use shield. Okay. That actually really annoys me. Given that first turn activation, that's still a better outcome than what I was hoping for.
I mean, if ever a whiz there was, that is.
Maybe not hoping for, but than I was expecting after that activation on turn 1.
I don't just cause problems, I can also solve them.
Do Pathfinders have some sort of... What am I missing here? How did that only do 1 damage? Freaking plasma grenade? No tandem words. There are still people who believe Tandem Wards is a useless perk, because it barely does anything. It's like, no, that was just min damage roll because it was too far away from the center of the explosion. And only did 1 point of damage. Maybe it did 3 points of damage, and, you know, 2 were blocked by armor or whatever. No. Technically, do we have heat? And... No. No, I'll just a nasty kind of hit. Okay.
D'accordo. Possibili dati individuati. Bersaglio ottenuto. In movimento. Non gli ha fatto un granché.
7 damage only. You 1 tile off the flank because your mobility sucks. Okay. Sure, let's just come as close as you can. See if you can get the kill. Wonderful.
Smashed their eggs.
I need you to pick that up.
Bin schon unterwegs.
Keep moving forward, and also... I get that superior PCS. I will get that, and if it's the last thing we do in this mission.
Go here. Chiacchiere.
That injury really annoys me. You have Ever Vigilant. Didn't I check if you had Ever Vigilant and I didn't see it?
Contatto visivo con truppe Advent.
We're going crazy here. Like, it's not mentioned anywhere, but clearly he went into Overwatch, right? It did. We did have the Ever Vigilant pop-up when the turn went over. Alright, anyway.
Was mache ich jetzt damit?
Which then means you can just come here somewhere. Flanking this guy, he will move and you kill him. Now the mech. 2 tiles closer in order to actually hit the mech. Three tiles to be safe. That's just 2. That is 3, but that is further to the side. Okay, I think it's 4 tiles closer. Actually, let's not take. Yeah. I was just saying, we don't have 10 warheads, so we're not guaranteed to do max damage. So let's get it as close as possible to the mech.
I will punish you.
Yeah, I took care of the trooper already. Okay.
Drills tearing through.
I guess we have time for more system infiltration here.
Infiltriere Zugangspunkt.
Annoyed by this wound. I wonder if there was a better position to go to throw that flashbang so as to not get that much injuries here.
Go on. 7 dime would dull the pain.
Watch me use a medkit.
Vado in posizione. Sono pronta.
He's clearly getting over vigilant. I'm probably completely losing my mind here. I shouldn't be recording this early in the morning. Did I not scroll down? Did I just think, okay, fracture is the last? Okay, I'm just... I'll edit this out later. You will not have seen this at all. And if you think you saw it, you're clearly lying to yourself.
Infiltriere System.
Surely we can take a 90%. What's the worst that can happen? Reinforcements?
Ich werde blockiert. Wurde gesehen.
I'm not even sure what to say in this situation.
I'm ready. Your move.
Mi sto muovendo. Sono in allerta.
I'm on my way. You need only say the word.
Watching here.
Hello. I did not expect you here, like, at all.
No bloody way.
I didn't mean to do that.
Shit.
I promise.
Okay, for having my whole squad on Overwatch. That was pathetic. How are there still so many alive?
D'accordo. Bersaglio nemico a terra. Sono a corto di munizioni.
If you need cleanup, you need to order a cleanup person.
Vado in posizione.
And you're doing a perfect job at that.
Nemico neutralizzato. Munizioni andate!
Looked fairly fancy for just doing that little damage then.
Das war echt gut.
Okay, a little bit slow on the move here.
Guess that was enough. Let's do this.
Which I guess happens if you get unexpected reinforcements. So we might actually get another reinforcement drop here.
Closely, and you might learn.
Defend the
something
zone.
from me.
Let them walk into our wolf den.
Got it.
Yeah, that yelling activated something, but I don't actually see anybody moving, so...
Where to? Have you come here to suffer another crushing defeat?
Yeah, let's get a grenade all the way over there. Maybe I want to see... One guy went there. Yeah, I think the other one is behind this thing. Let's try this.
Oh.
Okay, I don't think combat protocol, well, takes almost care of the drone. What else can we do here? This guy is easily flanked and killed. Yeah, this is a little bit bad. Who's your buddy here?
Rock and roll!
So I think you gotta come here.
In movimento.
Kill that guy, which gives you an extra move. That's a cryo priest, huh?
Un po' fuori centro.
Oh.
Boom!
That gives me implacable. I guess we just stay away from the cryo priest here this turn.
Agli ordini.
See if you can kill this. Nope.
Really?
Cannot get a flank on that guy, so I think we need to move up. Move up in combat protocol that.
Kein Problem, Boss.
You need to take care of the drone here if you can. You overwatched that last guy. Yeah, reinforcements again.
Klingt machbar.
It was gonna roll up here, blind him, cancel that overwatch, and then Christina can take care of him. Oh, he's also panicked.
Mi sto muovendo. Bersaglio neutralizzato. Munizioni in movimento. Preso.
Okay. Let's move up with everybody, get the VIP out of here. And overwatch the reinforcements, I guess.
Well,
Just gonna need to move. You're way too slow anyway.
Take caution.
Shifting here. Taking a look over here.
werde flankiert.
Seems manageable.
Oh, that was not what I intended.
I had to live down getting beat by an old lady, eh? Ah, good thing I killed you.
Well, that guy is kind of in a position we can't really do anything about right now. So, why don't we just leave?
Here I come.
Io ci sono.
If
Problem
this were easy,
is-
everyone would do it.
Not everybody can leave this turn.
Natürlich.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
You know what? I'll take a
Don't know what that
9%.
was, but I tell you what, it wasn't a good
on the links.
idea. Shifting here.
So I'm not sure what I'm more salty about. That 90% hack miss, or the two flashbang guys hitting Christina in cover. The wounds will heal, but I'll never get that superior PCS.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing development or outreach programs. Voluntary citizen emigration numbers are reportedly at their highest level in recent years.
An impressive performance, Commander. Our troop skills are improving with every deployment.
13 days. Not a fan. Alright, over here we have the options between Quick Zap, which makes our arc throw attacks not cost an action. Lockdown, increased aim chance against suppressed enemies. Well, we're not suppressing, so that's kind of weird. And aim bonus against targets that cannot take cover. Now we have our blue screen shockwave and the electric bullets, which we've just seen are fantastic mechanical units destroyers. And 15 more aim on those would actually seem kind of nice. So in the past, when I played with the electrician, I've always went with this stuff, right? Quick Zap, Chain Lightning is just super strong. Quick Zap also works on Spark Striker, so you have a free action I explode your explosives attack. And we have fairly good hit chance thanks to Stunning Alarm on all of that. That being said, I think my base aim is a little bit low, and just having the, what was it, 74% against that mech did not feel me make me feel super comfortable. So picking up an extra 35 aim, maybe we skip Arc Lance and Cascading Arc Lance and Quick Zap, and pick up Fracture the bigger they are, get 35 additional aim against Mechanicals. Quick Bullet Artist. Get a non-movement action after using bullet arts, so we can electric bullet and then follow up with another shot. Maybe blasting bullets, maybe traverse fire. So traverse fire would allow us to take a shot, standard shot. I mean, then take an additional non-movement action, which could then be electric bullet, and I can then take another shot with quick bullet artist. I do like chain lightning though. But yeah, I wasn't happy about those hit chances, both on the drone and on the mech. It's too valuable of an attack to have a low chance to hit. So I'm changing my mind here. I'm gonna go for bigger there, the bigger there. Gotta work on my hit chances a little bit. And with thousands to go, we get another non-movement action after getting a kill. I don't think they stack. Or even if they stack, the next attack's turn ending anyway. That's probably going to be Lightfoot here. Eventually. Alright. Grenades. We can get Sting Grenades. We can get Chemical Warfare. Gas Grenades have a chance to cause organic targets to scatter or panic. And then we have Concentrated Corrosives, Acid Grenades, rupture mechanical targets. But they already do. Is this well, Acid Grenades rupture for 1, now they rupture for 3, is that an upgrade just? Probably. So, does the Zapper not get anything like tandem warheads, where I don't get damage form off? That really bugged me out there. Doing only 1 damage to that guy. Okay, apparently not. Alright, no superior PCS here, because 90% was not safe enough. Should have wasted another turn. And we've got a new soldier. Now, the problem here is there can only be one. And we now have two survivalists, both sergeant. He has better aim. Now, I'm not even going to look at him. Ian Robinson is the one who's going to get replaced here. Or rather get their class changed. So, let's take a quick look. We are currently still training a marksman. And I think we are training... Is that the only rookie training we're doing right now? Rookies are here. Oh, 2 uncovered actions. We get random promotions on those. Huh. So I'm looking through the ranks here. We don't have an executioner yet. We don't have a demolitionist yet, and everything with a letter past G is unfortunately outside of my view here. So I think we're just gonna grab an executioner. So let me just have a quick look up what the class name is, and then I'll come back for the respec here. 1 second. And we're back with Ian Robinson now being an executioner. Which, I'm not sure why does this not show the class name? Anyway, let's take a look here. So, Executioner is a class with an SMG and a combat knife, knife fighter, and they start with Burial Shot and Burial Blade as starting abilities, which is really strong if you can give them some kills, right? Those are 3 actions on a kill. They also are one of those bullet arts classes, start with Toxic Bullet that inflicts poison and applies a toxin that attracts a lost. I don't think I've ever played with any sort of lost effects there. Not something I really consider essential. Yeah, and they get a lot of abilities and stuff and things. Just looking here. We do have Hit and Run on the XCOM row, which is fairly strong. Reaction, which is questionable. Lone Wolf's good, concentration is just good, combat fitness is excellent. Alright, lots of stuff we could pick up. So we can build them as a Phantom, Blade Master Cut for combatives, Executioner Pulse, Shadowborn, Toxic Bullet Arts. I don't see on the first view here much value in Phantom Shadowborn because you don't have an ability to get back into concealment, right? So what's the point? For once permission, getting a bonus doesn't really entice me. So I think this is more... I'm kind of leaning towards a knifey spec. So the biggest problem is that you don't have a movement knife attack, right? You need to manually move up to the enemy and then shank them. You have Burial Blade, which kind of acts as a move knife attack. But ideally you want to use this to actually kill enemies. So what do you do at the start of an encounter? There's a lot of interesting combinations and abilities. So, combat knives have a higher base crit chance on their own. So, adding cutthroat on top of that seems like a good way to actually ensure critical hits. Like, you've seen our agent getting a lot of knife damage in. As much as impulse might be an option, no, I think we're gonna commit to the melee. And that probably also means combatives. I do like having more combatives classes. I like Reblossom. So for every melee attack, if we don't kill it right away, we get an extra attack. So that's something I'm going to pick up anyway. Shank Redemption. First time you use Night Fighter each turn will refund a standard action point. So move up to a guy, tank him. If it doesn't kill, you get the extra attack with Reblossom, and you get your action back because, hey, Shank Redemption. Seems like a sweet deal. Over here, this is the tough one. I'm not a huge fan of Bladestorm. 30% more damage seems just really strong, and untouchable is untouchable. And then here, again, Zone of Control on others, where it only affects this, and it's just 5-tile radius. I'm not a big fan of that. So it's probably going to be this one's mine, which kind of, together with Cutthroat and the high crit chance of combat knives, almost guarantees a critical hit. A Shadow Step might also be useful. You know, I'm just gonna leave my options open here. Then you have got average AP, which means 42. And with this much invested into just knife perks, I'm not sure if it's gonna be hit and run, especially since you only have an SMG, or if you'd rather take Lone Wolf plus combat fitness to get more mobility out of you. More aim, more everything. But that's something to be decided. Well, I guess if I go for that, then I might pick up Lone Wolf already. Now, I'll think about this one. Alright, but he's gonna be a mostly knifey person. Knife to have him around. Okay, I'll stop now. Anything you want to do here? Oh yeah, there was some patches to this, so if you were looking for scramble rounds and you couldn't find them, yep, this was patched recently. They're actually now back in the game. Although I'm not sure why we were looking for them in the first place. Right, we get an alloy scanning site from all of this trouble. What was this then? A smash and grab. I probably wanted to complete this mission before I set this one up. Right, yeah. And then we have the HQ to set up. Which I want to do once this bond training finishes. Okay, let's go here first. We have a fairly generous timer, so okay, let's bring your buddy. And I also think since we do have airdrop here, right? Let's bring a grenadier, can take advantage of that. Might even mean we're just playing it safe here. Leave the plasma grenade for our other grenadiers. Then we want somebody who can scout a little bit. Maybe I should have had our executioner be a concealment person. Or we just bring the scout for scouting. How's that? Yeah, try the fire. I think we can squeeze in 6 people here. Which also, you know, in case we get 6 crates, never gonna happen. But just in case, we're ready for it. Bounty hunter. I think I want to bring one more sergeant rank. He says, looking at the staff sergeants. Actually, Smash and Grab is such an ideal Buccaneer mission. So let's get him in there. Alright. You a good rifle, get you a good armor and something. Well, technically you want Talon rounds, don't you? We make you some. Because the more crit chance you have, the more damage you do. Like even above 100%. So over here. I think the hacker laptop times are finally coming to a close, since we now have skull mining and get the hacking boost from Skulljacks. So it's time to get a second one of those. And also we can get some extra intel from each mission now. So you have a crappy weapon, 2 crappy weapons honestly, but your job is scouting. So I'm also not going to put anything here, keep the mobility a little bit higher. You have the stun lancer armor, reduce detection range, so that's all good. Over here, you want a better shield, a better weapon. Probably nothing else to keep your mobility high. Yeah. And then finally, over here, go with another Predator armor. You get the Coil Shorty, stealing that from our Titan. Stop rotating. And I'm kind of actually looking right now. Do I want an ultralight vest? Because Buccaneer really scales with mobility so nicely. Well, guess we don't have that available right now. You probably want a sword though. So something was missing there as he was standing there with empty hands. Yeah, that's good enough. Probably a lot of people that still need some upgrades here. Okay, let's think about our specialist. You have bad aim, you're usually running around with an SMG and you're just commanding. You're not taking shots, so it's not going to be disabling shot, it's not going to be shredder. I see limited use cases for call for fire. So we're down to the 20 AP range here. It might actually take ECM, just because our scout cannot equip a weapon that reduces detection range. Yeah, let's go ECM. We're gonna pick up sensor overlays when we get the remaining AP. Those 10% more crit chance is just good. But yeah, having our scout be able to, you know, scout a little bit more is nice. Talking about the scout, it was brought to my attention that Secret Hunt only works with a pistol. Which is not mentioned anywhere. Which, you know, I have very high tolerance for inaccurate tooltips. Not. So I'm excited. I think I might just do a manual respec because there was no way for me to know that, and being only effective with a pistol basically turns the skill from, hey, maybe we can make this work, to garbage tier. So I'll think about this, or let me know what you think about this. I think we're gonna respec to get out of this, because pistols only is just beyond questionable use at that point. Alright, get out of here.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Alright, so we continue scanning. Again, once that teamwork training finishes, we're gonna start setting up the HQ assault.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Immediately... Oh, it's 57. For some reason, it was looking like 67 from here. I guess we immediately head to the black market and sell our soul.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
Still paying extra for mutant corpses, I see. Okay, I think we can part like with maybe 5 more. 6, 7. Yeah, triggers basically is a site. Maybe one more data pad. We've been here way too often lately, and still have a lot of things that I don't want to sell. perception can go. I saw a depth perception further up. We don't need more than one spare. Master crafted weapon grade. That contains a plasma level weapon. Think we're gonna keep that. Okay, 260.
Laboratory facility upgraded.
Don't close that interface on me.
Facility upgraded.
Gonna immediately get all the additional scientist slots here. Basically went from, what were we at? 7, 8, 9 to now 13 scientists with that. Which should give us a fairly good research speed now. 8 days to advance coil guns. Which makes me believe maybe we wait with the HQ assault until we have advanced coil guns. The other thing, so I checked the recording of the HQ assault, the previous one, and it was... I don't remember the... Don't let me do math, but I think August 7 is basically once we are eligible for an invasion, which is really awkward. Okay, it's 9 days for this, 5 days for this, 3 days for the rookies. Again, the rookies we're not going to pick up. But I think we need to actually start picking these up, otherwise they start expiring. So, hang on a second. We have what? The Hunter is in this region. So my rule of thumb is, in regards to invasions, if it was the Assassin or the Warlock, I would just say, yeah, I'll run full supplies. If the invasion happens, it happens. We can defeat it. The Hunter is really annoying on invasion maps, though. Where I'd rather prevent it preemptively then run into it. Ooh, another scientist. Facility lead. 9-day timer. Sign me up. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna commit some people on that mission. And that means then we do the HQ once we get advanced coil guns, because this way this mission will have completed at that point.
Setting course for Mexico.
So if we infiltrate 6 people, we can probably get like a 7-day timer or so. So it all lines up nicely. So with that in mind, yeah, you're close enough to a promotion, actually, that I'm gonna bring you there. Gonna go a little bit top heavy on this. Let's get you to Master Sergeant. Tribal fire action. So I think we're going with 2 people who can get a free promotion out of this. And then, as I was saying, we want to start bringing sergeants, even though they don't get a free promotion, they still get XP, and we need to level them up further, not just to sergeant. Hold on a second. Rescue from vehicles. We need somebody to hack the vehicle. Which technically Contra can do with his 82 hack. Yeah, let's keep bringing our Templar. I wanna really level up the Templar. Okay, so I stole your coil shorty. I think it's probably justified to get a second one. Right, they're not that expensive. Give you a plasma grenade, because why not? And maybe we have a good shotgun for you. It's on this one. Let's get a... I think I sold basic heavy barrels. Sure, expand the magazine and leave. I don't want to put an advanced heavy barrel on somebody who's not yet critting. Sooner or later he will be. Oh, you need a better weapon. Gave that to our bounty hunter, huh? I guess Crimson Lance will have to do for now. Got enough firepower in the squad that we don't rely on your damage here, I think. Let's save a few hours here and there on the infiltration time. Let's go wild. Use up all our suppressors. I'm sure there's not going to be a mission where I suddenly need them. Alright, off you go.
Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Yeah, that facility lead is worth more than getting this HQ a little bit sooner.
Avenger plotting new
For
course.
sure. Well, hold that thought. I don't think we have the personnel to do that. I mean, 26 available, but it's really mostly down the list, huh? We have a sharpshooter. I guess the real question is... So I'm not too concerned about strength going up here, right? HQ kills 5 points of strength.
Setting course for the
So we actually want it to be at strength 5. That being said, it would go up over time anyway. 25 to 20... No, we're not going to be able to do a 25 to 27 supply rate with the current roster. And not on a 4-day timer. So it's fine.
Avenger plotting new course.
Honestly, I would prefer this to go to strength 7 or so. So we get a good chunk of corpses then from the HQ assault. Okay. Bond training is done. I would really like those two here to bond further. this then. Get Edmund's attention. Let me just check two things then. First of all, you only have a single command there. You need officer training. Got a watchdog available for that mission. So it's a little bit of a questionable thing, right? So strength is going to go up to 5, so that's going to make this one harder. Get Edward's attention. It's not a priority mission type, but it's a generous timer. We can probably train a little bit. It's usually an easy mission, you know, you just kill all the people, plant the explosives, blow up the monument, get out. You get intel for it. And I don't mind vigilance going up here, right? If we pull some more strength in, fantastic, we get more rewards on the HQ assault.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
So the only restriction I will have here now is that I don't want to bring anyone I need on the HQ assault itself. So let's see what we can set up here. In fact, let me get you out of there. Lots of setting up missions here today. And as always with sort of training missions, setting up a solid baseline that can get the kills, that can ensure the mission is not going to turn into a disaster. And then some people that need promotions and or XP. A lot of people that need promotions and XP. Sure, let's get that. Give our new executioner a shot here. So yeah, we have some spare time to over-infiltrate. So at this point it now is only a matter of equipment. Let's see. Your primary weapon is the flamethrower, so you don't really need top of the line cannon. You have one of the ultralight vests. That's okay though. Already see armor once again becoming a bit of a problem here in terms of availability. is our last alloy plating actually. If I see that correctly, I don't have proper armor for you. I don't have alloy plating for you. That's not good. Alright, let's see what we can build here. We also probably need a... no, we can steal that vibroblade. Natalie is... Not Natalie. Dietrich is in teamwork training. Okay. Now we're looking. Not get any more plating because we don't have trooper corpses. Do I give you a proper SMG for situations where you can't stab? Which would require us to probably produce one. The subcorner is a fancy weapon. That seems good enough to me.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4... No, 4 missions currently infiltrating. That seems like a healthy number of missions to have on the board.
Avenger plotting new course.
You're stopping because we had 100% over here on this hack workstation mission. Liberation start. Okay, just, yeah, since we have 8 more hours there.
Strategic resource located.
Oh, crap. Okay, we're gonna have a full retaliation over here. In 2 days. Well, that's just unfortunate. Yeah, we need to move a Haven Advisor in here so we have somebody available during the full retail. Like, we can't do this, right? Destroy a relay with a 2-day timer, I can't do it. But we can be prepared for the retail, that's fine. Ish. Well, anyway, this squad is gonna be back. Which is a squad of 4. Fantastic. That should be enough for full retail. Oh boy. Well, that's something that future commander can sort out. I'm gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.